Hey everybody, I am David, and today I want to talk about this Batwoman TV series that Greg Berlanti, the producer of Arrow and The Flash, as well as many of the other CW DC TV series coming out. He is going to be producing a Batwoman series. Now, the show hasn't been picked up officially, but we can guess that it's going to, especially after we get to see her debut in the crossover event this year that the Arrowverse, the Arrow shows always do. So, Batwoman, back in May, it was announced by Stephen Amell that Batwoman will be making her debut in the show, as well as Gotham City, which has been hinted at in some of the DC TV shows on the CW, that Batwoman will be making her debut. We don't know who's going to play her yet, so this is interesting, very interesting indeed, because this is going to be the first show since Legends of Tomorrow that a show was spun off from Arrow and Flash. So that's going to be interesting. I'm really excited about this because the more DC characters, the merrier, especially the DC characters that never got much to shine, because there was a time where a lot of the things we got were either Batman or Superman. There was a Birds of Prey series that lasted 13 episodes. There was a Flash series back in the early 90s that only lasted 23 or 26 episodes. I don't remember, one season long. So the fact that we're living in this world now where we have Arrow, Black Lightning, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl, and now we're getting a Batwoman TV series, that's pretty sweet. And this is going to be the first DC or superhero show in general where the main character is a member of the LGBTQ community. I think that's pretty inspiring, because when you look at all the Arrowverse shows in particular, you got Arrow and Flash, which are your standard superhero TV shows. You know, they're clearly inspired by Smallville in a lot of ways, which used to be on the CW as well. So the CW is, I think they look at Smallville and then they did Arrow, and then they did Flash, and they were saying, okay, let's do more, but let's try to expand and broaden what these shows can be and do. Like, let's explore other avenues. And that's what I think was great about Supergirl. Supergirl was obviously their attempt at a female-led superhero TV series. And then you got Legends of Tomorrow, which is their first ensemble TV series. Like, I don't think we ever gotten a really... Well, I guess Heroes, right? Back in the early, mid-2000s. That was an ensemble. But this was an actual superhero ensemble based off a comic book. I don't think Legends of Tomorrow was based on any particular comic, but with these like characters like the Atom and White Canary and Firestorm and Captain Cold and Citizen Kane, and now Constantine is coming over. I mean, all those characters together, it's kind of like Justice League in some ways. Your B-level Justice League in some ways, which I love. I think Legends of Tomorrow has, it started off on a rough patch, and now it's what it is. And then you got Black Lightning, which was your first black male lead, African-American male lead in a superhero TV series. You can kind of argue that Luke Cage came before, yes, but this is for the CW I'm talking about. And now CW is going to take it a step further, beating Netflix, where now you have a LGBTQ character taking front and center stage. I think that's really cool and unique, and I'm very curious to see how they're going to play with that. Are they going to go... They have to. I mean, they have been playing with Alex on Supergirl, that, Supergirl's sister is a lesbian. So they played with that there. Obviously, Captain Cold this year, Citizen Cold, I should say, was revealed to be a gay character. He had a gay relationship with the Ray. And now you have a lead, which will clearly have a romantic interest, most likely in a female character. That's something that's going to be interesting to explore, because I'm not gay. I don't know how relationships. It's probably the same like anything else, just the same sex. So look, I'm all for it. I'll be checking it out, definitely. If you're a DC fan, I totally suggest you to check it out as well. Apparently that's, this is not a thing that they're changing from the comics. Apparently this is how the character is in the comics, in the New 52 comics. So if you're a fan of the comics, check this out. I think we should all support these different types of shows. If the show's not for you, then it's not for you. But I say always give a show a chance, see how it is. And this is the closest we'll get to Batman on the CW. I have a feeling they might treat Batwoman very similar to how Supergirl treats Superman, where they might make references to him once in a while. Maybe he'll even show up on the show once or twice. We haven't seen Superman since season 2. I hope they get Tyler Hoechlin back. But yeah, now I'm hoping for a Supergirl and Batwoman team up even more. That's going to be cool. So with that being said, I hope you guys comment below and tell me your thoughts on the Batwoman series. Do you think they should have went for Batgirl instead? Or do you think this is actually a nice, different situation that they're going with? Like, do you like how the CW is treating all their shows, making each one of them different and unique in their own special ways? I think it's great. I think it makes all of them stand out from one another. And hopefully if they find other avenues to go in with other types of characters, hopefully they keep broadening the horizon. Who knows? One day Arrow and Flash are going to have to stop. Maybe they're going to have to cancel those shows. Maybe they can find other characters to look at too. Because, we want these characters to end on a high note. We don't want them to go forever. Eventually, these shows are going to have to find their end. But whenever that's going to be, there's always other heroes to explore. And I like that the CW is exploring these type of characters that usually wouldn't get the time to shine on the big screen. So this is very exciting. So I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're a huge fan of the Arrowverse like I am. And until next time, take care.